What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. When I was younger, I had this minor obsession with tennis shoes. Every time I got a new pair of shoes, I just knew that they made me run faster. And I would take them outside and I would do laps around the house and I could feel it, that I was actually running faster than I was before, all thanks to these new shoes. And when I was in the first grade, my mom got me a particular pair of shoes. They were Power Rangers themed, and they had lights that were going around the bottom of them. So every time I took a step, the shoes would light up. And the first time I put these shoes on and I tied them up nice and tight, I could feel this power coursing through my body. And I just knew that I was the fastest kid on the block. And one day I challenged my mom to a race in these new shoes out there in the front yard, just a sprint. And she dusted me. Of course, I'm in the first grade. She's a lot faster than me, but she beat me barefooted. And this blew my young mind. I was like, how did she just beat me barefooted when I had these Power Rangers shoes on? And it made me question the shoes. I thought, maybe they weren't as powerful as I thought they were. Maybe they didn't make me as fast as I believed they did. Maybe they didn't do anything at all. And a lot of things can feel like this, like we need all of the accessories in order to be more successful at whatever we're doing. To feel accomplished, we need accessories. For example, if you wanted to be a full-time YouTuber or a professional, successful YouTuber, maybe you think you need to go out and buy the most expensive camera that you can afford. And then you need the best editing software that you can find on the market. Maybe you need a whole studio with a green screen and lights and a lapel microphone and all of these things. And then somehow, if you can successfully gather all of these accessories into one place, then you will just magically become a successful YouTuber. But unfortunately, things don't really work out like this, right? And it's sort of like a small child that wakes up one day and says to themselves, you know what? Today, I am going to be a superhero. And then they say, but I can't be a superhero without a cape, because all superheroes have capes, don't they? So I need a cape. So they run around the house and they find like a towel or a blanket or something and they stuff it down the back of their shirt and they wear it like a cape. And when they put it on, they feel this power. And then they enter into the Coliseum of the imagination where they do battle with all sorts of enemies and bad guys, big scary monsters. But they have this power now because they have this cape. They're a superhero. And they defeat all of the bad guys. And then they sort of turn around in pride to say, look what I've done. And they see the cape is laying on the floor over there somewhere. It must have fallen off in the middle of the battle, in the midst of the action. And they have this sudden realization, this moment of clarity where they say, so you mean I didn't need this cape this whole time? That I'm actually the superhero? That the power is with me and not the cape? Sometimes awakening can be like this, where maybe you believe you need all of these accessories, these things. You have all of your favorites, all of your beliefs, right? You have your favorite books that you read, and you commit certain scriptures to memory even. And of course you need a practice, some sort of meditation with mantras and positive affirmations. Maybe you even have like a diet that you stick to and all of these things. And all of these things are supposed to help you to realize who you are, what you are, your true self. But awakening, man, it's like, when we think about it like a journey, it's like a 100-mile hike. And you start this with nothing, just a bag. You just have an empty book bag. And along the way, you discover your beliefs. Beautiful, beautiful beliefs. Your favorite book. But on the journey, really, it's this big, giant, beautiful rock, beautiful stone. It weighs like 10, 15 pounds. And it's so beautiful. And you think to yourself, this is going to help me get there. And so you drop it in the book bag. And you do this with everything. The meditations, the mantras, the positive affirmations, the diet, everything that you're learning. You just toss in these stones in the bag. And then one day, it feels like progress isn't being made. You're exhausted from this search. You've been walking forever. But it's like, I feel like I'm almost there, man, but there's something real heavy that's holding me back. So you decide to inspect the contents of the book bag, and you pull out this favorite book, big, nice, beautiful stone that you're carrying around, and you say, this is one beautiful stone, but it's really weighing me down. It's really getting heavy, man. I think that I'll put it right here by the side of the road for safekeeping. Maybe come back and get it later or whatever. And then you put the book bag back on, stand up, and you feel this sort of relief, a little bit of relief. So you decide to continue on the journey, but eventually you become tired again. Eventually you'll just take the book bag and dump out all of the stones. And then throw the book bag into the woods and say, dude, I'm never picking that thing up again. And then when you stand up, sweet freedom. Freedom from all of your baggage, everything. Sometimes less is more. You don't need a cape. You don't need a mask. All you need is you. Nothing else, no accessories, just you. Until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.